The ancient king of the Endelacare will fight at my side. It is the will of the very planet, the will of Terca Lumines itself.
I don't give a damn about your crazy ideas. We decide our own sense of right and wrong. The rest, I leave to my sword.
You will not be persuaded, I see. Perhaps it is for the best. Join me now in battle for the sake of this world. If you still intend to fight, then I have no choice but to unleash my full might.
Yeah, well, we're not done yet either.
Such strength. What is it that drives you?
The will to protect someone.
The possibilities the future brings.
You have something driving you too, right?
It is all just make-believe. Delusions people have made. Soon they will be betrayed and destroyed.
But they can be built up again.
Come on, you gotta understand, right?
Come, defeat me. Prove to me the strength of your conviction.
Alright, Duke, we'll go ahead and go and defeat you. Hopefully. Yeah, Radiant Wing 1, the secret boss of the game. Yeah, guys, welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. Hopefully, actually, I know this is the last part as far as the main story is concerned. Post commentary. Yeah, this fight freaking pissed me off. As you can tell, this is a completely different thing because I have Raven in my party as opposed to Rita. Now, Rita is a powerhouse, don't get me wrong, but this fight kind of really pissed me off, and so I brought Raven in as a strategy because he does have the stop flow. Anyway, last fencer that we got in for the secret mission in the last one, it has a skill on it called Glory. Basically what that does is like one of the best freaking skills in the game. You, as long as you have Glory, you cannot be stunned at all. I mean, you still take damage, mind you, but you cannot be staggered or, well, you can be stunned, but you can't be staggered. You can get elements on you and all that stuff, so. Anyway, in this fight, I kind of did something interesting. I went and actually put on barrier, I think it is, or force field. It was force field. And with force field, it protects all allies in range from enemy attacks. Any enemy attacks, whether it be physical or magical. And yeah, basically you cast it and it only lasts for 8 seconds. Theoretically, 8 seconds. However, there is a skill that I put on Estelle. It's called Eternal Support. And it basically, occasionally, when you cast a magical spell, the effects of it last throughout the entire battle. Occasionally. Now, if you go into Overlimit and spam the living daylights out of force field, one of those times will eventually be that sometimes. So you can have force field on a character or multiple characters throughout the entire fight. Yeah, I myself would only use it in really tough cases like this fight. It's one of those things that the game gives you, and see, my strategy isn't working. What happens in this fight is I tried to get it on Estelle, just Estelle, so that she could sit there and heal my guys, and whereas all the rest of my people could take damage and do that. But something happened to where it switched targets apparently, And I'm just sitting here like, I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to stay on Estelle. And the thing is that it got everybody else, with the exception of Estelle. And so you'll start seeing Duke trying to attack me, and it's no longer working. So, Duke, I am sorry, but the battle's in the bag now. The battle's mine. There you go. That is the point where I was just sitting there like, I am done. Nobody can kill me from this point on. I know it's a cheap tactic, but hey, this is the third time trying to fight him, and every single time you lose to Duke in this form, you have to go through the two previous forms, fight him in his two previous forms. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that for a while, or for a long time. So I basically had to sit through the ending sequence of this game probably about like 5 or 6 times, because there were times where I didn't get the secret mission to go off properly. And so yeah, I feel justified in my use of eternal support with force field. Judge me as you will, I don't care. He is freaking cheap. He is really, really cheap. He also does, if you don't do the eternal support and force field combo, I would suggest you put like amulets on your team. I only have 2 amulets, and I put them on Yuri and Rapide, because those are the 2 people that I kind of want their skills to be on permanently. He has a status ailment. I've never seen it in any of the other boss fights of the game, where it steals not only your arts but your skills as well. So you can no longer do like your mystic art or your any of the skills that you put on, so you're basically down to the base element of your character without any skills, which in this fight you need your skills. There is no, you're basically going to be screwed if you don't have any of your skills equipped. This fight is that brutal. But however,
your very beings are now within my grasp. See! Die! Ha! 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 Brave Vesperia!
yeah, you saw that correctly. That Mystic Art heals him as well as does massive damage. That Mystic Art can kill you in one shot. Now, fortunately for me, it didn't because of force field, but if you're going up against him without cheating, yeah, that can kill you if you're unlucky enough. So it's not like Big Bang, where Big Bang actually puts you down at 1 HP. It will kill you. That Mystic Art will kill you. So watch out for it. Not only can it kill you, but it can heal him, or it does heal him. So, and he does like to spam it once you get him down to like 25%, 10% of his HP. So you're going to be sitting there and trying to heal yourself while he's dealing damage to you, and it's very, very messy. That's kind of one of the reasons why I decided to go this route. But anyway, Alexei, you shall pay for being the dick that you are. Alright. I should be going and doing my finishing move here real soon, so yeah, I kind of tried not to do a post-com on the final boss, but this guy pissed me off, and I wanted to focus, so. And it takes me a while to actually do this, but I actually get a Mystic off here and finish him off with a Mystic Art, so. And final blow! Right here.
Let's finish this! O brilliant blade of coldest steel, rend the infinite darkness, and crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury! I'll cut down any enemy who gets in our way.
Sweet. Anyway, time for the ending sequence.
Hey!
I'm sorry, Lucifer. I could not keep my promise.
I don't know what Lucifer was like, so this doesn't mean much coming from me. But if Lucifer fought for humans during the Great War, then I don't think he'd want his friend to reject humanity.
Lucifer's wish to protect the world, peace for all living things.
Yuri, hurry!
I'm on it!
Here we go. Estelle, synchronize. Judith, give me support. Okay. Understood. Yuri, let's go!
We're counting on you, boss.
Yuri, you can do it! So it begins.
So then they truly intend to give up Vesperia.
Oh, no way! Our plan isn't working!
No, it's okay. Just a little more. It just needs a little more power. But how? There isn't any more.
Come on, we gotta do something!
It's gotta work.
Untitled Chapter. Spirits. Humans. Lucifer. Can this world truly change?
Damn it, come on!
I am so proud to call you my friend, Yuri Lowell.
Spirits!
You mean all of them? Awesome!
All the Antilochea who became Adaphagos, they all transformed into these spirits.
So the Adaphagos was also part of this world. Unbelievable.
It's so beautiful.
Was this truly the right thing for us to do?
I don't know. We lost all the Blastia, and with that, the barriers are gone. But we chose that path, so I guess we gotta live with it. As long as we're still alive, we'll be okay.
You are strong.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm not alone. Hey, Duke! See you around.
Yuri!
Great job, Yuri!
And so, Tales of Vesperia draws to a close. At least the main storyline. There is a lot of post-game content in this game, which I may or may not do. As of this time, this place and time, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the back burner. I may come back to it in like 6 months or so and do the post-game then. But this game has been an extremely long road. Up and down, and good times, bad times. Now, I said this before and I'll say it again. This is actually my favorite Tales game. Even with Tales of Graces that just barely came out, this still blows Tales of Graces out of the water. Now, I've heard some people say Tales of Graces was better, or Tales of the Abyss is better, but I have my issues with those games. I still have an issue with this game, actually 2 of them, but one comes with the JRPG experience, so I'm not going to count it against the game. And that one, I've already said it. It's about the side quests being cut off at certain points during the story. You can actually lock yourselves out of certain side quests. Nah, JRPGs for you. The other thing that I have against this game is, why Duke? Why the hell is the final boss Duke? Throughout the majority of the game, he helps you out. He comes and gives you Nomos, gives you advice, and leaves stuff in your own hands. Basically, steps out of your way until the end, and then it's just like he kind of starts doing stuff that's, in my opinion, against his character. Now, if Alexei were to have survived the events at Zaude and did stuff in Tarkaron instead of Duke, that whole entire thing would be fine with me. I like Alexei as a villain better than Duke as a villain. But hey, that's one small, very small thing I have against this game. Other than that, this game is freaking superb. Awesome soundtrack, awesome story, awesome characters. The only character in the main party that I don't like is Carol, and even then, Carol has his place. So, take it as you will. Again, I wish they'd brought the PlayStation 3 version over and translated it into English. I think it would be a little bit better, because Namco Bandai actually came out and said that the Xbox 360 version was an unfinished version. I mean, granted, it is still an awesome game in its right, but it is unfinished. There are plot holes that they have in this game that are only explained in the PlayStation 3 version. Like, they actually give Flynn a little bit more oomph in the story, give him a little bit better role in the story in the PlayStation 3 version as opposed to the Xbox 360 version. And they also have another character added into the mix. Patty, I can't remember her name. She's a pirate, descendant of Ifrid, which Ifrid is a staple of the Tales series anyway, so. Anyway, I think I am going to be letting the credits roll out from here on out. You guys enjoy the concept art. Basically shows what happens to the gang after the events of Tarkaron and defeating the Autophagos. Going through, got Rapide howling at the moon. Rapide, you're friggin' awesome. Got Yuri and Flynn still best friends. And a couple slides back that showed Carol and Nan. Apparently they made up their differences too. So, all in all, good game. I like it. Anyway, I shall leave you guys with that, and I shall see you in the next LP, I guess. I still haven't figured out what's going to be replacing Tales of Vesperia yet. So, there's a few ideas kicking around in my head. But I'll decide that next week when I record it. When I finally choose it. So, guys, this is Young for this signing off, saying keep things frosty.